This is my new project. I'm excavating here for an extension on this house. So the extension will go from the wall here to the piler down there. And as we can see, there are some bedrock around here. So I have my hammer with me. This is apparently the hammer for the Kubota, so it isn't that big, but some rock I can hammer with it. The bottom you see under the door there is the level we are aiming for, so we will try to get down to that level and as far out as that way as we can, so you can extend the building as long as possible that way. So that's the project for now, and just got the hammer on, so I was just hooking up the hydraulics, and then we can start testing and see if this bedrock will move with this small hammer. This hammer is more for like concrete and stuff like that, so this is about 2.5 hours of hitting the rock with the hammer, and now it's getting really hard. So, but I can see it's loose, so I will try now and change to the bucket and then try and see if I can flip it over. I couldn't get anything more off with the hydraulic breaker. We are too far into the rock, so it's so hard. So I went and got my concrete saw, and never tried it before, but I will try and cut some slices and see if we can get something more to break off, because I needed to get a little bit smaller still to be able to move it. So let's try that. was one hard rock, but the cutting did help. I get a lot of new angles I can hit it from with the hydraulic breaker, so I guess 15 more minutes and we have probably broke off all the stuff I cut, so then it's just cut a little bit more and then we will probably be able to move it. Got a leak in the hydraulic hose for the hydraulic breaker, so came up with another solution. I just excavated a big hole and dropped the big rock in it, so now it's lower than the lowest part of the new foundation for the extension of the building, so it's out of the way. Still need to do some breaking of bedrock over there with the bucket because they want the corner to go a little bit further out than it's now, so we have to get some new hoses, but it's Saturday so it's not easy. But now I will fill everything back and then we can start excavating from the top and down and place all the dirt here, so we can load the truck from over here and put the truck where my car is. So that's the plan right now. So I fixed the conveyor belt after it fell over when we did the retaining wall we straighten up. So now I will be using the conveyor belt for loading the truck at the excavation for the extension of the building I'm working on now. It's so little space there, so it's no use in driving the dumper down with the dirt and then loading it afterwards. It's a lot easier just doing everything in one operation. So now while I'm excavating, I'm just excavating into the conveyor belt, and the conveyor belt will be transporting the dirt straight up to the truck. So let's go and load it off and set it up and see how it works. We got 2 loads out yesterday with the conveyor belt and it worked pretty great. The only thing I would like to change on it is a bigger feed box, so it will be less spilled when I'm pulling dirt into it. But else it worked great. But today I can just stand with the excavator on the edge here and load straight up to into the truck. So I will now pack the conveyor belt down and put it on the trailer again. Then everything is excavated out for the extension of the building. The extension is still going around 50 centimeters more that way here with the bedrock, so it's too much for my small excavator with hammer to hammer out, so they are calling in someone with a bigger one. It's no use for me sitting here and hammering on it with a small hammer, so then we probably will be back when that is done, and then we can fill up with gravel and stuff like that and make everything ready for concrete. Alright, so we are back at this job site. It has been a bigger excavator in here and with a bigger hammer and taken away some bedrock, so now it's room for the extension of the building, and today we are finishing the foundation for the building. So right now Chris is filling up the self-loading tracked mini dumper, and then we will be driving up here and we will start in this corner where the new extension of the building is coming from, this corner and out. So we start filling up here to right level, and in the end we will use the compactor and compact everything. So I'm back with this extension of this building that we started on a week ago, and suddenly we needed to get the plumbers in because they needed new plumbing. So we can see the plumbers have been here and put in a new pipe for water, a new water for wastewater, and here we have the level for the wall that is coming, the concrete wall, and it goes all the way around and to this beam there. So the plan today is just to fill up more of these big rocks, a little bit more in the back, and especially in that corner and all the way down here. So I haven't made any videos of that because it's been another guy working for me that have been here and done all this filling of the gravel and stuff. So now I will continue myself because he's away for the weekend and nothing what's happening with the retaining wall I'm building, so then I can finish this off. Then this job is finished, and the result is for some other day. Got the equipment packed and ready to go. The excavator I already drove away to another job that I'm starting tomorrow, removing some big roots. So yeah, it took some time. There were some changes in this job, so that did make it a week longer than I had thought. So now I'm in a hurry for the rest of the jobs. But it's fall. You can see the trees have changed color and winter is coming. So let's get to the next job. Here we have the foundation finished and everything is ready to start raising the building. So our job is done.